Team, welcome to another episode of Ask Top, sponsored by MentorMilitary.com. I'm your host, Command Sergeant Major Retired, Mark Garrett. Today we're going to talk about the Wear It Right Army Uniform Toolkit. I'm pretty excited about this. Quick disclaimer, it's done by MentorMilitary.com, which sponsors our show. But I'm going to give you my opinion about what I think about the tool. Also know that there's a companion to the Army Uniform Toolkit, which is the Wear It Right Army Uniform Book, which basically condenses DAPAM 670-1 and AR 670-1 down to about, 100 pages. Gives you all the graphics, all the information you need to know. It's all alphabetized, but we're going to talk about the Uniform Toolkit right now, so let's go ahead and get after it. Hey team, all right, let's get into this. This is the Army Uniform Toolkit, pretty high-speed device, sponsored or developed by MentorMilitary.com, and it's a little high-speed tool. Comes with 6 calibrated templates, and it says new marking stands out on all uniforms. Not sure if you can see this. I'll go over it once I pull it out of the bag, but it comes with a bunch of pretty nifty tools: an 1/8 inch marker, a 1/4 inch marker. It sets up the U.S. officer brass at the same time. Pretty cool. Comes with a booklet inside, so let's take a look at it. So first, let's take a look at the booklet. It comes with instructions, front and back, of how to use the tool. And then it has diagrams with very clear information straight out of the regulation of how to wear the uniforms for male, female, officer, and enlisted. So it's got a lot of good information in it. Then it comes with how to conduct an M-Ranks inspection. So that's something else that people need to know. So let's take a look at the tool real quick. What I noticed about the tool was it came with this little QR code, and I'll show you that in a minute, but it comes with a right side and a left side as well. And as I said, let me see if you can see this. It's got an 1/8 of an inch marking right here for like your awards. Then it's got a 1/4 of an inch down here. If you know, this is where your brass goes. And if you happen to be in the infantry, let me see if I can get this on something that you can see it with. Maybe this will work. Okay, so if you're in the infantry, you have to have your blue disc. So there's this line right here that you would have to cut out around the brass that would allow you to wear your disc. This hole right here is where the officer's brass will go. And so let's go ahead. Oh, it's got a little clip too to wear on a lanyard if you need to wear it on a lanyard. But it's also, the pretty cool thing is, it's flexible plastic, so you can put it in your wallet like a credit card. It's the same size as a credit card, so works great. So the next thing I want to show you is that QR code I talked about. If you take your camera on your phone and you zoom in on the QR code, it'll pop up. It'll take you to a website. I don't know if you can see this, but it has the instructions for the tool, diagrams for all the uniforms, the current AR 670-1 and the current DAPAM 670-1. So let's hit diagrams. Well, then you get to choose the uniforms, and you can see you got a long list of uniforms, from the Green Service to Class B to Army Combat Uniform to the Army Service Uniform, and let's just do the NCO one. So when you click on the NCO one and you scroll down, there's the NCO uniform, and there's how you wear everything on the uniform. and you just click next. It takes you to the next page. So unlike other uniform tools, you don't have to worry about losing the instructions or having the booklet with you. The booklet is always with you, and it contains every piece of information you can imagine that you might need for a uniform inspection. Okay, so now we're going to get into how to place stuff on the uniform. All right, one of the things I found out about this tool is it was pretty intuitive. Once I read the instructions, it came across pretty quick. First thing I'm going to show you is the 1/8 of an inch measurement. So you can use this for your awards. It just slides right through. And it also is used for 1/8 of an inch below the top of the pocket. So those are pretty good. You flip it around and you have the 1/4 inch marking, which can help you with your awards. With the badges that go atop of your ribbons. So let's look at the officer side first. What we're going to do is we're going to find the officer male line, and we're going to put that in the apex. Once we do that and we line it up, then the bottom of the tool automatically gives you the 1 1/4 inch for the officer. So basically, once you place your US, all you have to do is align your branch with the end of the card. Now, on the US side, or for the enlisted side, we flip it over, we go to the right collar, we find the male enlisted line, and we line that up, and it gives us exactly 1 inch. And like I said, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a line around here in the circle that allows you to cut that out and use your infantry brass or your infantry backing. So pretty much that takes you through the entire tool. One thing I would say is, since the width of the collars on the uniform are different, sometimes you need to adjust the apex of the angle in accordance with the size of the collar, because depending on how big or small your uniform is, that apex is going to change. But the tool still works fine. And I was shocked at how good this was. I mean, this is made by MentorMilitary.com, which sponsors Ask Top, but it's a good tool, and the price of it is $12.95 retail, but in the clothing and sales store it's $9.95. And based on the other tool options out there, it's between $4 and $16 cheaper, depending on where you buy, whether you buy on AFES.com or whether you buy on Amazon. Amazon, the other tool we looked at was like $25.99, and I think it was $13.90 on the AFES store. So, you're getting a good deal for a multifunctional tool that's intuitive. Hey, until next time, this is Command Sergeant Major Retired Mark Garrett, wishing you the best, stay safe, and stay healthy.